So Erika Kirk actually had 2 boyfriends within the 5 years before meeting Charlie Kirk. So why lie about this?
We went to Maggiano's. I picked her up. It was raining. It was kind of different night in Arizona, and picked her up at her house, and later met her mom on the first night.
It's a big deal for the
Exciting
first
stuff.
night.
Yeah, I'm not trying to scare her off.
This is where the story really begins to unravel. Before Charlie Kirk entered the picture, Erika Kirk was not living the quiet, untouched life she later described. In the 5 years before meeting him, she had been in multiple relationships. That alone raises an obvious question. If her past was as simple as she claimed, why rewrite it? For years, Erika promoted a very specific narrative. No serious relationships, no emotional complications, no loose ends. Just a carefully curated image built around faith, discipline, and perfection. That image held for a long time. But now, older details are resurfacing, and they don't align with what the public was told. Once those inconsistencies appear, they become impossible to ignore.
Showcase it. That's me.
There has also been quiet discussion about a private video from Erika's past that was never intended for public viewing. There are no sensational claims and no confirmed proof, just persistent talk that something once existed and later disappeared. Add to that a man from her earlier life who may not have fully faded away, and suddenly the timeline doesn't feel as airtight as it once did. That's where suspicion begins to grow. And it's also worth noting, Erika was not unknown before Charlie Kirk.
Finalist, come on down, Phoenix, Erika Fransbay. Scottsdale, Caitlin Willenship. That means your new Miss Arizona USA 2012. And now let's hear it for South Phoenix. Congratulations, Erika Fransbay, and happy birthday, Erika.
At the time, she was still Erika France, a Miss Arizona finalist actively placing herself in the public eye. She even appeared in a music video that showed a side of her that doesn't match the later image she presented. None of this is illegal or shocking on its own. But when these moments are placed next to years of denial, the contradictions become louder. Between 2014 and 2015, Erika was not living a single, unattached life. During that period, she was reportedly in a long-term relationship with a minor league baseball player named Tyler JT Massey. According to multiple people who followed them at the time, the relationship was serious, public, and long-running. Some even say they were engaged, pointing to professionally staged engagement-style photos as evidence.
I lived out here. I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. Somehow getting drinks was the replacement of having coffee and breakfast. I personally would rather have coffee or brunch with someone than I don't drink. I find it unproductive.
Adding to that, there are interviews from that same period where Erika openly referred to JT as her incredible boyfriend. That directly contradicts later claims that she had no serious relationships. Things grow more complicated when photos surface from Phoenix Fashion Week in 2015 showing Erika attending with another man named Tyler Massey. These weren't casual encounters. The images were shared by the designer who dressed her, and the captions made it clear they arrived together. Later photos show them standing close and comfortable in public. None of this was hidden. It was all out in the open.
Got a little bacon. Babe, that's deep in there. Give them cleavage. People want cleavage. Showcase it. Sells. That's me.
This is where the story becomes more sensitive and must be handled carefully. Some online sources have gone further, making claims about long-term plans and family-related allegations from that earlier relationship. These claims are not confirmed. But once such claims begin circulating, people inevitably re-examine everything that came before and after. Then comes the Trump campaign era and a photo that reignited attention. In the image, Erika is standing directly behind Donald Trump at a rally, clearly visible. In the same frame are a man and a young girl. The source who resurfaced the photo claims the man is JT Massey, placing all of them in the same moment, at the same event.
But there's also another boyfriend. His name is Tyler Massey, and she dated him in 2015. Here we have them doing Fashion Week in Phoenix together. And in the caption to this photo posted by Jack Nicole, so Jack Nicole was the designer of Erika's outfit, hashtag this photo cute couple. And here's some more photos that were posted on Twitter.
The image raises further questions because other political figures connected to Erika's future also appear in the crowd that same day. You suddenly have overlapping timelines, an alleged former fiancé, future political connections, and Erika herself, all crossing paths in one place. Yet despite all of this archived material and public evidence, the official narrative never changed. The story remained, no serious relationships before Charlie. That's why critics say this isn't gossip. It's about timelines that don't align.
Organized chaos. We cook a lot together and dance in the kitchen. And he sings to me because he's an incredible singer.
I love music.
I love when I'm away, he serenades me. He'll send me videos.
Just a little something.
And the inconsistencies go even deeper. In 2014, before politics and before the polished public image, Erika and JT filmed a 15-minute audition tape for The Amazing Race. This is the footage many believe is the so-called private tape. And what stands out is the tone. It doesn't resemble the later persona at all. They're playful, loud, affectionate, joking freely. They openly talk about living together in Venice, California. No careful wording, no modest presentation, just a normal young couple living openly. That contrast is what shocks people most, because the later public brand was the complete opposite.
I just thought it was very strange how she would go to drinks with one guy and then go to dinner with another.
I don't think Erika found that strange because I think she did the same thing. It's called dating. No one's bashing that, but I don't know why she's lying about it.
In older interviews, Erika spoke openly about living in Puerto Rico and sharing a home with JT in California. But later, her public story changed dramatically. Suddenly, she claimed she had been single and living in New York since 2013. Those two timelines cannot coexist. You cannot be building a shared life in California and Puerto Rico while also being single and settled in New York. Then older TV appearances resurface. In 2019, Erika appeared on Summer House, introduced as beautiful and religious, a softer version of the image she would later lean into.
I've lived in China. I've lived in Chongqing. I've been to Romania. I've been to Croatia.
This wasn't a retreat from the spotlight. It was continued visibility. Then comes the claim that unsettled many viewers. According to multiple witnesses, even after her engagement to Charlie Kirk, Erika may have still been in contact with JT Massey. One moment keeps coming up, the Peach Bowl in Atlanta. Photos show Erika cheering for Charlie's team, but standing next to her is a man who doesn't appear to be security or family. A witness present at the event says the two seemed unusually close.
We need...
What? We're checking the light? Oh, okay.
After reviewing images of JT, that same source says they're about 87.5% confident the man was him. That number matters. It reflects confidence without claiming certainty. If true, it suggests this wasn't a closed chapter. It was a relationship that never fully ended. And once people notice that pattern, earlier contradictions feel much more serious.
Coming from America, she actually never lived there. They said that she simply visited for 2 weeks, like a tourist, just to visit the Great Wall and perhaps see other monuments in history.
When viewers began comparing archived posts and private messages, another detail stood out. Many noted that Erika appeared to have a very specific type for years, and Charlie didn't seem to fit it. That contrast sparked quiet skepticism, making the relationship appear less organic and more strategic. And that leads to the uncomfortable question. If parts of her public identity were carefully curated, if entire relationships were erased, what else might still be hidden?
I do want to pause here and talk about Erika Kirk on Summer House. Mind you, she was on season 3, which was filmed the summer of 2018. And apparently her and Charlie did start dating the summer of 2018 as well.
I'm at a great point, just career-wise to be able to take on this type of endeavor. And I feel like I have something very unique to offer this whole experience in general. Like I said, I'm very coachable, I'm very trainable. And I'm the type of person that I don't need all the time in the world to get ready.
An old pitch-style interview video adds another layer. In it, Erika France discusses breaking into the fashion industry and specifically mentions wanting to work with Diane von Furstenberg. That raises eyebrows when viewed through hindsight. Diane von Furstenberg's son, Alexander, appears in Jeffrey Epstein's contact book. This doesn't accuse anyone of wrongdoing, but it does establish proximity within elite circles. Additionally, Ghislaine Maxwell was photographed attending Diane von Furstenberg's fashion show in 2006. Again, no accusations, just documented overlap.
This is ridiculous. This really okay, that's good.
You're a bright light in a very dark place.
So let's go grab mojito. Yeah. How are you attracted to it? Is the number?
Yeah.
Clapperboard Clip 13 rewritten. And here's why this context matters. At that time, Erika was actively trying to enter that same fashion and modeling ecosystem. She wasn't drifting into it. She was pitching herself directly into elite spaces that we now know were deeply compromised. That doesn't imply guilt, but it does raise questions about ambition, access, and how narratives evolve. Once one layer peels back, people start asking what else hasn't surfaced yet. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who needs the full picture, and leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.
The defense wants to ban cameras in the courtroom. How do you feel about that?
There were cameras all over my husband when he was murdered. There have been cameras all over my friends and family mourning. There have been cameras all over me, analyzing my every move, analyzing my every smile, my every tear. We deserve to have cameras in there. Why not be transparent? There's nothing to hide. I know there's not, because I've seen what the case is built on. Let everyone see what true evil is. This is something that could impact a generation and generations to come.